Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit that bell icon so you know when I drop my content. Marcos Maidana is in training to make a comeback for 2019. He started off in his training camp at 218 pounds, and he's dropped down to 187. He's done this over the span of 4 weeks. He's been in training camp with Alex Ariza. So, again, Marcos Maidana is looking to make 3 fights in 2019. You know, I would assume his first fight would be, a tune-up fight against a guy like maybe Phil LaGreco or, I don't know, or Robert Guerrero, someone like that, just so he can get back in the swing of things. He has been out of the ring since 2014. So he's been out for 5 years. His last couple of fights, his last 3 fights, one against Adrian Broner and 2 losses to Floyd Mayweather. And then he kind of called it quits after that. He disappeared, got pretty big, got pretty fat, made a ton of money. I only wonder, what is the reason behind him coming back? Has the money gone dry? What is his motive? According to the article I read, we definitely want to see, I want to see Marcos Maidana back. I don't know about y'all, but I'm interested to see if he's got anything left. I believe he's, 35? I think he's 35 years old. So, that inactivity with that age, could pose an issue for him moving forward. But, again, with the welterweights that we currently have, he's a nice addition to the mix, we've got, in terms of elite fighters, we got Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia sometimes. We got those guys at the moment. I wouldn't mind seeing Marcos Maidana up with, any one of those names. Marcos Maidana was the guy to beat Adrian Broner, to give him his first loss. And he did give Floyd Mayweather a very tough first fight. So, but that doesn't change some of the other shit that he's been through. He's taken some L's, man. And, hopefully his heart's in it for the comeback and he's not just in it for the dollar, To see a, focused, back in shape Marcos Maidana mix it up with, likes of Keith Thurman or even a Sean Porter, that'd be a great fight. I'd like to see him fight Errol Spence, only if he's in rare form again, and we don't know if he's going to be back to that type of fighting shape. I assume that his first fight probably won't be at 147 pounds. It'll probably be at some catch weight between 147 and 154, just because, that's a lot of weight to cut, and they've been cutting a lot of weight pretty fast, and, after 5 years of inactivity to cut that much weight, it's going to stress your body, especially at his age. So there's really no telling, how his body's going to hold up. I'm pretty sure that Adrian Broner rematch is going to be a part of this in some form or fashion. It seems like Adrian Broner wants to fight Marcos Maidana again and try to redeem himself, because after Marcos Maidana took his soul in that fight, we never saw that same Adrian Broner ever again. And maybe it was for good reason, and maybe we should be happy that Maidana took his soul and took his smile away from him. But to be quite honest, Adrian Broner became even more annoying after he took his first loss. So it'll be an interesting fight to see. If he's fighting 3 times, I'm sure that'll be one of them. And, I'm pretty sure he's going to beat the living shit out of Adrian Broner again. And maybe he can move on to one of these top-tier welterweights. Again, that's if he looks any good in his comeback. If he's a true fighter, not in it for the money, then we'll see a good Marcos Maidana. If he come out there looking flabby and sick, then, clearly it was a move for money and his reserves are running low. But that's what happens when you spend your money on dumb shit. So, Hitman Boxing, let me know what you guys think about Marcos Maidana fighting 3 times this year. Tell me who you think some of his potential opponents could be. I'm sure one of those 3 fights is going to be Adrian Broner. I think he signed with PBC. Could be wrong, but I could have sworn I remember reading an article about him signing with PBC Showtime, Al Heyman. So, again, let me know who you think Marcos Maidana might fight this year. And let me know how you think he's going to look in his comeback. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.